So this is the Bullet Pulley, and it's a compact, portable cable system built for garage gyms, home gyms, and anyone tired of skipping cable exercises. Hi guys, my name is David, and in this video, I'm going to go ahead and break down the Bullet Pulley and show you exactly how it works, demo some of my favorite exercises, and explain how it could save you hundreds by replacing a full cable machine for those looking to save money or have smaller gyms. So stick around to the end, and I'll let you guys know if it's worth it or if it's just another overhyped gym tool. So what exactly is the Bullet Pulley?
It's a home cable pulley system designed to allow you to perform numerous cable exercises from the comfort of your home using any type of rack due to its universal fit, meaning you could use it with any power rack. You could use it with 2x2s or even 3x3 power racks, and with either 5/8 inch or 1 inch holes. This is thanks to the Bullet Pulley's unique design with a 4-inch long and 1/2 inch wide screw and a conical shaped nut that allows it to fit perfectly for any type of power rack. The base of the Bullet Pulley will fit snug with any rack due to its V-shaped design, which fits securely once the nut is screwed. So the Bullet Pulley is sold as a 3-in-1 single, double, or even a 10-in-1 kit. Now, I've been using the 3-in-1 double for almost a year now, but recently received the 10-in-1 kit. So for this review, I'll be showcasing the 10-in-1 kit, which brings a few extra pieces. A cool upgrade that Bullet Pulley did was make the coating of the steel cables red compared to the traditional black color. It helps with the branding and also looks more aesthetically nice in my opinion. So to use the Bullet Pulley, you'll need some type of power rack with a pull-up bar attached. This will allow you to attach the Bullet Pulley to one of the uprights and then a high pulley onto the pull-up bar using one of the provided straps. I like these straps because it allows you to position the high pulley anywhere on the top pull-up bar for easy adjustments. With the Bullet Pulley and the high pulley mounted, you can now choose one of the provided cables based off the height of your pull-up bar and the exercise you'll be performing. For the shorter racks, the 73-inch cable might work best. It'll also be great when using the Bullet Pulley at higher positions on the uprights. This is great for rows, rotator cuff exercises, and more. For taller racks, the provided 140-inch cable works great. The longer cable is also best for exercises where the Bullet Pulley is placed at the bottom of the rack, like seated rows, upright rows, bicep curls, and more. While I appreciate Bullet Pulley providing 2 sizes of cables, due to the wide variety of power rack heights from different brands, sometimes the cables can still fall a bit too short or too long. But thankfully, you can find these type of cables online like on Amazon at different sizes, or even purchase some Dacron rope, which you can cut to size. Now, depending on the exercise, you can use a variety of different grips. From the D handles to lat pull-down attachments, the Bullet Pulley opens up a wide variety of exercises to improve your home gym experience. You can use the included loading pin to stack weight plates for resistance, or you could use the included weight straps, which you can wrap through weight plates, dumbbells, or even kettlebells to add resistance. There's 3 configurations to use with the Bullet Pulley. First, you could use just one high pulley. This is great for exercises like tricep pushdowns, face pulls, single arm lat pull downs, single arm lat prayers, wood chops, and even cable crunches. There's so many to perform. And if you choose the 10-in-1 kit, you get the brand new anchor pad, which allows you to perform single arm lat pull downs with more weight as the anchor pad provides a counterforce. If you already own the Bullet Pulley, you can purchase the anchor pad separately through your website. Next is a combination of the high pulley plus the Bullet Pulley to create a low pulley setup. This now allows you to perform exercises at different angles and heights, and where you can really get the true benefit of the Bullet Pulley. With the high pulley setup, now attach your Bullet Pulley anywhere on the rack with some of the most benefits by attaching it to the bottom of the rack. By feeding the cable through the top pulley and Bullet Pulley, you can now open up more exercises for your gym. You can now perform seated rows, lateral raises, bicep curls, tricep overhead extensions, and more. The options are really endless. Also, for exercises like seated rows, you'll need some type of counterforce to go heavy on these. I use some steps that I press against my rack, or you could use dumbbells, a bench, or anything really. For me, my absolute favorite exercise to perform on the Bullet Pulley is the seated row, an exercise I miss so much since switching to a garage gym. Ever since I grabbed the Bullet Pulley, my back or pull days have been much more fun, as I could really target the back muscles without having to do bent over rows, which causes some fatigue to the low back. The last setup is the double pulley. You can do it with or without the Bullet Pulley depending on which exercise you choose. You can use 2 high pulleys to perform exercises like high cable flies, shoulder tees, or even high rows or lat pull downs. You can also use the 2 Bullet Pulleys to perform exercises like low chest flies, shoulder tees, and more.
All right, guys, so let's go ahead and cover some of the pros and cons of using the Bullet Pulley.
So when considering the pros, it's space saving and costs way less than an actual cable machine. The cable machines can cost anywhere from $800 to $2,000 and takes up quite a lot of space. I assume those looking at the Bullet Pulley are those with garage gyms, and we all know that we may not have all the space for a lot of equipment in our garage gyms, so we need to be strategic with what equipment we purchase. The Bullet Pulley pretty much solves this by opening up the ability to perform a wide variety of new exercises without the high cost of a cable machine. As mentioned before, it opened up the ability for me to perform one of my favorite exercises, the cable row, an exercise I hadn't performed in over 10 years since starting my garage gym. That for me was a big pro. Alright, let's check out some of the cons. One of the first one is the setup. The process for setting up a Bullet Pulley for just one exercise takes a bit of time. Nothing ridiculous, but the last thing I want to do when working out is not take 5 minutes to set up the Bullet Pulley, run the cables, grab the loading pin, the weight, the handles, and then begin my exercise. A true cable system takes seconds. With the Bullet Pulley, you're probably looking at 2 to 5 minutes, depending on what pulley system you're trying to achieve. Though the great thing is that you don't need to set up the Bullet Pulley and high pulley onto your rack each time. The Bullet Pulley can always stay on the rack, and the high pulley too can live on your pull-up bar and can just be moved to the side when not being used. Although it only takes a few extra minutes, I can understand some people being bothered by the additional setup time, which is why I add it as a con. Another con is the price. Although way cheaper than a true cable system, it can still be a con, as I constantly read comments online from people saying they could build this themselves. And it's true, there's many pieces of equipment that can be built by yourself for way cheaper, but it's the convenience of having this already created and shipped to your door that makes it worth it. The next thing is the cable lengths. Although Bullet Pulley provides 2 sets of lengths for the cables, it may not work for everyone. Again, depending on your power rack height, the cables may be too long or too short. Thankfully, the cables are quite cheap and can be purchased online to get the size that works best for you. So my final thoughts is that if you train in a garage gym and miss the versatility of cable exercises, the Bullet Pulley is one of the best space-saving tools you can add. It brings back key movements like seated rows, curls, and pushdowns without the bulk or cost of a full cable machine. While the setup can take a few extra minutes, the trade-off is well worth it for the variety and performance it offers. I've personally had a great experience using it, and I'd confidently recommend it to anyone who's serious about upgrading their home gym setup. If you're looking to purchase the Bullet Pulley, check it out on bulletpulley.com and save yourself $20 with my code DAVID20 if you're purchasing the 10-in-1 kit. And if you're interested in more educational content on strength training, injury rehab, and gym equipment reviews, consider subscribing to my channel here and checking out obeystrength.com for more articles. Thanks for watching. Peace.